I know you see a lot of J's in here, but I'm gonna take you downstairs to a shipment I just got. These are a pair that I'm playing in this year. The ID, and I got Ball Hard on there.
You always want to have something that nobody else has, which is where the customs come into play, like these. I love these. Real simple. You would think if Nike actually put this sneaker out, like these colorways, they fly off the shelves.
Oh man, I just wore these for the second time yesterday, bro. I got these from Flight Club, man. I was gonna wear them today. I thought y'all was coming yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, I thought y'all was coming yesterday. This might be the highlight of my collection. So, the shoe I couldn't get as a kid, the black and red Jordan 11s. I missed out on original ones, but wait, what's under here? Signed by MJ, and not just one shoe, both shoes signed by MJ.
We moved into this house about 6 years ago. The basement was unfinished, and as we were going through the house, I was talking about getting a safe for some personal belongings, and they had the thing delivered within 2 or 3 days, mounted up, and then we put the little rock facade around it to kind of dress it up. But you know, it was a great idea. Now I got what essentially became a shoe vault. We didn't get too many other things in here besides shoes.
Of course, I got to do the threes. Always rocking the threes. Leather sevens, the Ben sevens. I got like a couple pairs. If you look over there, it's probably 4 more pairs.
These, I copped these out of Georgetown too. They got this kick spot in Georgetown, has a lot of heat in there, and they don't really knock heads at all. So if you're in Georgetown, go to Kick Spot. They definitely look out.
I think the Yeezy is a dope shoe. As you can see, when I had mine, they became like the most worn shoe. I don't even know how that happens, but it happened. We did it big with the Yeezys, man. I had every pair of Yeezys. I got 2 of those, 2 of the gray ones and 2 of them last brown ones. I'm a Yeezy fan. That's the homie. I came up in the rap game with Yeezy, and you know, so I don't buy my Yeezys though. I get them from Yeezy. You know, it's the only way to do it, man.
If Nike don't holler at me after this, you know what, man? I'm gonna go to the dealer. Precision. Whew. Cameraman, feel that. Oh, man. What that say on the back?
This isn't the shoe, but this is the first pair of Jordan I ever had. This is the only pair of Jordans my mama ever bought me. That's kind of why I got an original pair. But the cool thing about these is I bought these on a roadshow from the pawn shop for $200.
These is up there with the all black everythings. Is the blue suedes, man. I don't know if the camera can capture how good that suede is right there on these shoes, man. The blue suede joints right here. Just to end off the hardwood classic family.
When the Air Forces came out, you know, I was the type of guy who was trying to get like, you know, all the funky colors, all the shoes that I wouldn't see other people wear. So, you know, even right now, my wife is trying to get me to get rid of my Air Forces because she says that nobody wears them anymore, but as you see, things always come back in style.
I ain't seen nobody with these. All black fives. I ain't seen nobody pull out the all black fives. These definitely dope. I think that was in the blackout editions.
Might as well hit you with a big banger. Blackout 11. To me, my knowledge, I believe this is one of 3. I've heard people say it's one of 6. My knowledge, I've only seen 3 of these in existence. I have 2 of them.
Just to show you guys like how long I've actually been doing this. The only time they're retro are these. The Columbia 11s. Probably have worn these a handful of times. Obviously the white patent has turned yellow.
A couple pair of foams. I know foams is more of an East Coast thing, but I got a couple pair. The Dr. Dooms, he's pretty solid. Nice little contrast, the black with the white. And got the silver ones as well.
The Yeezys are only second to, in my book, for me, my personal stash, only second to these ones because they're my signature shoe, the Volkrod, personally made for Jordan. They gave him a few pairs, and then they had him sign them to me, to P-Rod. Nice shoes, Michael Jordan.
This right here, UNC 4, this isn't your normal UNC 4. This is the sample of the sample. They basically made this shoe, sent it to Jordan Brand, they approved it, made the player shoes. This is a size 9. It's very hard. People who are collectors out there know how hard it is to find this shoe in a size 9.
These Ray Allens right here, the black and green, Sugar Ray editions, sick Boston Celtics. I think he was wearing them the year that they won the title. But these are some sick ones right here. Won't even put these on my feet. Still clean as a whistle right here.
These were the pair that really started everything for me. I was playing basketball in 9th grade wearing these and knew nothing about track at all. Went out for the track team in these. My coach, he was timing. He was doing like 60-meter sprints and he was timing. I was wearing these and he kept looking at the time like, you know, you're kind of quick. Kept remeasuring it, kept having me run. And that's where I realized I had some talent. But it all started with these pairs, so had to get them when they re-released.
These are all Jordans from '85. Everything here, a couple kids Jordans. These are Kentucky's from '85. That's one of my favorite pairs. That was crazy.
You know, you got these J's right here. It's called Don't Ever Play Yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have them. You know what I'm saying? Also, not just that, stop. They don't love you no more when you have these. You lose friends when you have these.
This right here is a nice shoe. This is the Peach Jam or the Shooting Star 10. It's an Elite 10. Got nice details, kind of looking like wood grain going across the toe. Inner lining just for days, this crazy kind of like you see on the Fresh Prince 5, but it's before that. That's what's phenomenal.
We'll get into the Giuseppe shit later because that's really something special to me. Margiela, you know, really deep with the Margiela, you know, the whole gum Margiela joints. How crazy is that? Come on, come on.
I'm gonna show you some of my SBs, my Dunks, and my Jordan collection. Got the 5s with the Nike on the back. What year is these? 99s, 2000s, something like that, right? Definitely, these probably one of my favorites too right here. Undefeated 4s.
Once I knew you guys was coming, I actually set up something for you guys, something special, dear to my heart, you know. So the Air Jordan 4 is something that since day one, since I first started collecting, I fell in love with, you know, since 1999 Breads. That was the first shoe I actually fell in love with back in middle school.
We'll start talking about just this row going down here. The top shoe is gonna be your Legend of Summer shoe again. This one here is the 3M shoe. That whole black everywhere pops 3M and it's just nuts. The bottom one is the Glitter 1, LOS, all glitter. To me, it's that's the one you want to have, you know what I mean? That's the hardest one to get a hold of.
This shoe no one's ever seen before, or if you've seen it, you had access to a part of the brand that most people don't, because we never made this shoe. The actual execution of this shoe, we used a colored toe wrap instead of this translucent midsole and outsole. I just kind of hung on to it because when we were in the room making that call about which version to go with, this was the one I wanted to go with. You know, wiser people in the room chose to go with the other execution, and it too was vapor in the marketplace.
This is a custom, and I call that the Ray Allen Championship 2 from the Jordan 2. You know, a lot of people don't show love to the Jordan 2s, and I'm a fan of the Jordan 2, so I had that one made to show tribute to Ray for his second championship with the Miami Heat.
I got into pumps in probably my freshman year of college. This is as original as it gets. The OG bring back. It's held up pretty well. It's glue starting to come through a little bit, but you know, not too bad.
This is a Jordan 9 PE made for Michael Jordan, and he wore this pair. This is back when he was playing baseball. It has his number 45 on the back. So essentially, I got them from an older couple out on the East Coast. They didn't know what they had. It was actually on eBay. It was just chilling in their basement. Apparently, they told me that they had a friend who used to work at Upper Deck, and he just gifted it to them.
So not so subtle or simple. Again, when you're asking what might I wear on the weekend or something, this would probably be something that I wouldn't wear to work or I wouldn't wear to a meeting, but I might wear on the weekend. Bodega, they do some great work. The whole thing was, I think, like a squadron of bees, so it's got stingers on here, and it's just, it has a lot going on. But just, again, cool. I think it's fun when you see these shops they have an opportunity to do it and just kind of have fun with it.
This is Friends and Family, Kobe Bryant, Air Force One, and I was actually wearing these when I met him. When I met him, he asked me, he said, "Hey, you don't have anything you want me to sign?" And I was like, I looked down and I was like, oh, I took them off my feet. Here you go. Boom, and then he ended up signing them.
Probably the one shoe that ignited my love for sneakers, probably the Foamposite. It's funny because I actually got the originals. Like, this is the original Foamposite, and I was able to find these 10 years ago.
De La High DS. So De La Low DS. Another low DS. I remember going from skate shop to skate shop getting those.
I just was on the Vibe digital cover for my album Ludiversal, and it's important that I note that these are special edition Vibe Air Force Ones. Of course, they got the inscription right there. So, you know, just jumping all around the place, man. It's good things. It's a small circle that I keep.
And finally, I believe finally, we have the Air Max 93 done for D12, and it has D12 stitched on the toe right there. And that's the cooler one. He signed Mr. Marshall Mathers, which is cool. Also 1 of 8.
I'm not a big spender when it comes to like just buying a shoe that costs a grip. The resale be killing me, man. I hate resale, dog, but I had to do it, man. I had to talk myself into it. I went down to LA, man. I had to do it. I had to do it. Man, these are ridiculous.
Here's a pair that I did back in the day. Had this saying, it's a saying that my wife and I always talk about: movement is life, stagnation is death. And it's like, as long as you're not just sitting there, as long as you're trying to make some type of progression, you know, you'll be all right.